Hi, I'm Ethan, and this is why the Khmer Rouge is not a terrorist organization. So, there are four categories for being a terrorist. There, it is one, it is ideological rather than personal. Another is it creates fear to show power. Third is it involves an audience, and the fourth one, it is aimed toward a government or civilian population. The Khmer Rouge was a communist group that invaded Cambodia during the Vietnam War and was trying to push socialism. Socialism. Now, out of those four categories, they only met three. They did aim their assault toward the government. They tried to change it from monarchy to a socialist, which is a basic form of a communist, which they really wanted. They did this by chasing 2.5 million people out of the capital city, Phnom Penh. They also deliberately tried to create fear in the citizens by chasing them out of their homes and villages and telling them that Vietnam were coming and they were going to invade and kill everybody. And then they made them forced to work in the rice fields, convincing them now they were protected by the Khmer Rouge and they must always worship their fearless leader, Anka. There's a quote from the book, where it's fear, always fear. Cormac 93. Now, they didn't take over the country because they had like a beef with them or anything. They weren't like POing them. They were just kind of like, they wanted to spread communism. They're kind of doing what America was doing at the time. They're trying to spread democracy, but instead of like America, where they were finding countries where they needed help and then helping them, they kind of just like found like weakened countries, and they took advantage of them and tried to take over them by force. And there's a quote in the article on page 2 where it's, by 1960, the Khmer Rouge Communist Party was moving beyond merely expressing Maoist philosophies. I think this shows that it's I think that this shows that they're turning a little bit personal, but kind of like just taking it to the next level, because the Maoist philosophy, they're just like trying to take it past it, trying to like stick it into the people's minds and stuff. So yeah. So the last one is they needed an audience, but they didn't have one really, though they were notorious at best. They didn't do it intentionally. They never meant for the world to know what they were doing. They were afraid that they would come in and be American and try and save them. But see, the requirement is, quoting from the Cambodia article part 1, is to seek and amplify fear, amplify fear and spread fear. They only meant to spread fear throughout the population, which was the victims, and the victims and the audience cannot be the same person. So that's why they are not considered terrorists, even though they did terrible things to the people of Cambodia for a long time.